Hey, it's Derick Gant. Listen, I'm so excited about this episode. I have a young lady that is a self-made businesswoman who has done so much in her short lifespan that it will simply amaze you. And believe me, she's done it on her own. I'm telling you, when you take a look at trying to position yourself to be great, this is a perfect example of how to get it done. Be right back.
Hello to quality time at Marco's. Hello to the best part of the day and to making someone else's. Say hello to late nights and to the best night ever. These are the primo moments, and they call for Italian quality pizza. Dough made from scratch every day. Sauce with a history in the making from the original Gianmarco recipe. Say hello to an authentic favorite. Every store, every day, the Italian way. Hello, Primo.
I'm here with Miss Sandra Seipel, Seipel Financial Services, right?
Yep.
Is that the full name? I don't
Yes,
want to
it
mess
is.
it up. All right. Now, Sandra is 1,000% 24K life. And this is what I mean. She is, we were talking about this a minute ago. She is, not with her because she wouldn't agree with it, but she is a quadruple threat. She is a business owner. She is a superb mom to two fabulous little girls. She has been honored with the community for her service in the community, and she is a model and actress and those type of things. So she's like really more than a quadruple threat because there's more stuff that we're going to get into. So Sandra, welcome.
Thank you for having me today.
You're very welcome. We're excited about the 24K. Now, I've been accused of not being real thorough about telling people who people are. So Sandra is my counterpart, if you will, in the world of finance. She goes out and she makes people with money more money, right?
Correct.
Is that a fair way to assess it?
Yes.
I'm sure that's not politically correct, but you're talking to me, so I don't really worry about political
No,
correctness.
my goal is to make people comfortable and make them money.
Exactly. So if you have retirement dollars and you looking for someone to be comfortable with, that's your lady.
Well, thank you.
Absolutely. So 24K, as you kind of know, because we've been talking about this before it was really 24K, is a concept, is a principle that discusses and evolves around the belief that if you give 100%, if you do the best that Sandra can do in the areas of her life, that you will be the best version of yourself, and therefore the world will pay you your value. That's 24K, right? If you have something that's 24 karat gold, it doesn't have any lead in it, doesn't have any nickel in it, doesn't have any chrome in it. It is pure gold. So we're talking about somebody that is pure Sandra, developing every aspect of your life. So I want to go way back.
Okay, let's do this.
Right? I'm sorry, way back, not way back. You were like Miss America, Miss Universe, Miss World. Tell us what you won.
Back in the day, I have held about 11 titles.
11.
But the one that changed me the most, I think, was Mrs. Ohio.
Miss Ohio.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it was based on your platform.
Which means what?
It's not so much talent, not so much piano playing and baton twirling, but your platform.
Okay.
And my platform was people don't plan to fail, they fail to plan.
Okay.
So I was able to use that to go out into the public and teach people how to do better.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did not know that. I swear I didn't know that.
And with that platform and that title, I could reach out into the community. So I raised $250,000 for 7 different organizations in 1 year.
That's one of those threats, the philanthropic threat.
Yes.
Awesome. I love it. So you were Miss Ohio, and were you geared for competition like your whole life, or was that your first real competitive type thing you did?
How would I put this? When I was 4 years old, my mom got me into modeling.
Okay.
So it was a way to make money, doing different things like that. So then you could elevate it and use that along with your intellect and your skills to do better. So
Okay.
that's where the competition came in and your
Okay.
platform. 50% was interview. What do you have to offer?
Right.
What is your resume? Not just your smile.
Okay. Excellent. Well, let's fast forward and talk about this year. So this year, we're still on the community thing. You were recognized as one of the top 2%, 1% of the most amazing people in the community. Is that right?
The Toledo Opera
Okay.
shows 10 women of influence.
Ah.
And not only being a woman of influence, but influencing and empowering others.
Okay.
So my life's work came to fruition, and it was such an honor to be recognized for doing good, for helping others be the best version of them. It wasn't just about me, it was about everyone else.
24K, baby. Right?
Yeah.
I love it.
This is Julie. 2 days before a big job interview, Julie cracked a tooth. Fortunately, Julie called Frankel Dentistry. We told her our office has everything right here, so you can get a crown in just one visit. Julie got her tooth fixed fast and aced the interview, giving her more reason to smile. Because making you smile is what we're all about.
Things that separates winners from losers is the amount of energy you create. How you think and what you think is what creates the life that you live. Living at a higher frequency allows you to have better health, better relationships, more money, and accomplish more goals. 24K Life is about rising above the noise, removing the nonsense, and achieving more. Creating a life that gives you a better body, a business that you're proud of, and making more money. I'm bringing together a group of coaches, trainers, and speakers that aren't just going to motivate and inspire you. They're going to bring you the tools and the strategies you need to make sure your next move is your best move. Look, you only get one chance in life. Don't let fear keep you sick, unhappy, and broke. I look forward to seeing you at the 24K Life Conference 2018.
So I want to ask you about your business, right? I mean, you are a female sole proprietor. I know you're not a sole proprietor, but you have your company, and you are the force behind your company. Tell me about how you got started, even wanting to be in the financial services.
Let's see, I had my master's degree in educational technology and human resources,
Okay.
which has nothing to do with finance. So when I was out and about in New York City having fun in my 20s, I was called back because my grandfather died.
Okay.
And there was my grandmother in her 80s, my mom who was June Cleaver, and me. And they asked me to go figure out how to handle the estate because it was a 3-generation business. I'm in my 20s, I knew nothing.
Right.
So that was 3 years in the making of working with CPAs, working with brokerage houses, working with attorneys. And I realized there was a need out there. There were other women that needed guidance, and maybe they were afraid or intimidated.
Okay.
So you made it simple and you made it easy.
So is your market mostly women?
I work with everybody, but that was my guiding force.
Okay.
I felt intimidated. I was in my 20s. My grandmother was in her 80s. She felt intimidated. Everybody's going to face this at some point in your life.
Right.
So you might as well learn it and become educated and help and empower others.
How much more productive would you be if you were at peak performance? I'm talking about having the best body, the best physical conditioning that you could possibly have. I believe with everything inside of me, you'd be more confident, you'd be more productive at work, you'd have a better relationship with your spouse, you'd be a better dad, a better mom, you would just be better. Your confidence would be better, and ultimately, your money is going to be better. I assure you that inside Body Mastery, we are going to introduce you to everything that you need to jumpstart your life. Get off that couch. Make sure that you eat the right things. So we're going to talk about nutrition. Do the right things. We're going to talk about walking and encouraging you to get off the couch and make sure that you get into a gym, or at the very least, create a situation at home that you can begin to improve your fitness right now. Success takes work, and I guarantee you, once you do the work, everything that you need will come to you. Let's get started, let's do the work, and let's jump in right now.
Put it this way, I love working out. I've done it all my life.
One of the threats that we're going to talk about. So tell us about working out.
It is my place where I do not take my cell phone.
Okay.
Selfish.
So you're not, in there taking pictures in
No.
you're working out?
I have 1 hour to set my mind and body right.
Okay.
And that sets me up for the rest of the day, the rest of the week. And you have to just really concentrate on what you're doing. And that's my passion. I love it. It makes me feel great. I couldn't make any money doing it.
Right. Well, you could.
Well, yeah, but you know what I'm saying? That's a passion. That's
Right.
a hobby.
Yeah. So I know that you had an injury a few years ago, right? It's been 2 years, a couple years?
I had 2 back-to-back, 2012 and 16.
Okay, so we're not talking about years. It's been a minute that you
Yeah.
had a couple accidents that were really serious.
Yep.
And the doctors told you what? That there'd be certain activities you couldn't do again, or what was that?
Okay, I had a sports injury that led to a hip replacement.
Okay.
So we had to start right down here in a wheelchair and work our way back up. Start out with elliptical and then get to weights and do personal trainers. And I had my eye on the prize because they told me I would never water ski again.
Okay, and you love to water ski.
I've been doing it since I was a kid and I'm
And
pretty
you're
good at
leaving
it.
here, and you're going to go...
To Devil's Lake and I'm going to go water skiing.
I knew it.
They said I would never be able to do that again. So don't say can't, ask how.
Right.
And if you want to do something, go learn from someone who's successful at it.
Okay.
So I hired a personal trainer. Not just any personal trainer, somebody who's competed and had awards and who happens to be a woman so they know the anatomy of a female. And did I want to throw in the towel? Pretty much. But I chose to wipe my sweat off with it instead.
So what drove you? Was it the fact that they said that you couldn't do it or that you wouldn't be able to do that drove you? Was it just in you that you wanted to?
Don't take away your passions. Nobody's going to take away my dreams and my passions.
Okay.
Don't tell me can't. I don't like that word. So after I went and put in the work with qualified people that were working towards a common goal,
Right.
I got up. I didn't just get up the first time. I got up at 32 miles an hour and I was cutting.
Wow.
And I was putting a little spray up. And even my teenagers were like, Mom, where'd that come from? All right, thank you.
Thank you so much. Be blessed.
Hello to quality time at Marco's. Hello to being a game changer, an original. And to those who make it authentic, we say hello with the Founders Select Pizza, Old World pepperoni, sliced Italian sausage, mushrooms, on dough made fresh every day, and a sauce from the original Gianmarco recipe. Hello to an Old World original. Every store, every day, the Italian way. Hello, Primo.
Just wrapped up our interview with Sandra Seipel. I told you, she just helped you figure out all the things that I've been telling you, but you get it from a different perspective, from a woman's perspective, from a different person perspective, different race, different everything, which means you can do it too. She showed you how to get yourself motivated and started to bring your best game physically, mentally, in business. She showed you and talked to you about how to overcome those hurdles that all of us come across, be it your weight, be it your health, be it divorce. She didn't really talk about that, but let me tell you, we all have been through something traumatic that you have to overcome. Set your mind to and decide nothing is going to stop you no matter what. I need you to be your best, bring your best, leave nothing to chance. Give everything that you have to get to that next level so that you can high vibe and help other people. I look forward to hearing you, seeing you. Email me, message me, reach out to me. I'm here for you. Talk to you real soon. I really want to show my gratitude and appreciation for you taking the time to watch the show. I hope that you'll do me a big favor and subscribe and share it with those that are around you. Also, take the time to leave a comment or a thumbs up so that I know we're bringing you the kind of content that affects your life, helps you improve, and moves you forward in an amazingly positive direction. Thanks again. I really appreciate it.